Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
My name is Stevie Baker-Watson, and I'm the Theodore Catula Director of Athletics and Recreational Sports at DePauw University. Welcome to the 2020 DESPYs. This is an annual award show for student athletes by student athletes. This year's show will look different, and rightly so. There'll be no MVPs or Newcomer of the Year, but instead we'll be awarding team superlatives, senior most likely tos, and honoring our 87 seniors. This past March, our year was cut short due to the coronavirus, and our spring sports student athletes were unable to achieve their dreams and pursue their goals. To those spring sports student athletes, and especially our seniors, we know the emotions still ride high, but please, don't let the last 2 months overshadow the journey you had at DePauw and with your team. In the 2019-2020 academic year, we saw conference championships for men's cross country, women's soccer, and women's basketball. We also saw conference tournament championships for volleyball and women's basketball. Men's cross country, volleyball, and women's basketball represented DePauw in the NCAA championships. Kristen Allen, Corey Stoffrigan, and Chris Huffman were also named NCAC Coach of the Year. And who could forget that awesome win at home that brought the Monon Bell back to DePauw? Thank you to our football program. Did you know that there are 559 student athletes that participate on one or more teams at DePauw? That's almost 1/3 of our population. 1/3 of the students who are in honor and fellows programs are student athletes, and 1/2 of the management fellows program are actually student athletes. In the fall, we had a record 243 student athletes named to the Tiger Pride Honor Roll, which means that they achieved a term GPA of 3.4. Later tonight, we'll honor our graduating seniors who have the highest GPAs. Sydney Kopp from women's basketball was named an Academic All-American, and Connor Perkins from football and Morgan Sterling from volleyball were named Academic All-District. Since our students have left campus, our coaches and athletic staff have been staying connected to our current student athletes, as well as recruiting the next class of Tigers. They've also taken some time for themselves, and we'd like to show you what they've been up to.
Yeah. Okay. Work. Do you work out? Get loose. Get loose. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm good.
fit in, I'm a stranger. Believer, I can take out all the evil.
Let me see you just bounce it with me, just bounce with me, just bounce it with me. Come on, let me see you just slide with me, just slide with me, just slide with me.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
Well, we hope that brought a smile to your face. So let's get this party started and introduce our teams and student athletes to you. First up, baseball.
Hey, what's up, Team DePauw? Coach Allen here with DePauw Baseball. Hope you're doing well. Just a quick recap of our season. Obviously not much to talk about, but a lot to talk about in terms of our team and our players. We lose 8 seniors, and these 8 seniors had a huge impact on our university and our team and this program. They will be missed dearly. In terms of returners, the future's bright. The future's real bright with these guys. They work hard in the classroom and off the field. This season was going to be a special one. I really believe that. We had the talent on the mound. We had the talent defensively and offensively. But more importantly, this team had character and this team had grit and they were resilient. So that's what I miss most about these guys, is just seeing their faces every day, being around them. They had great personality, and that's what hurts the most. But we'll be back. We're in this together. The future's bright for DePauw baseball, I promise you that. And we'll see you guys next fall. And have a good night. We love you. Go Tigers.
DePauw Tiger men's basketball. The 2019-2020 Tiger men's basketball team was the 116th team in Tiger basketball history. They checked out of the season with the 33rd winning season in the last 39 years, adding to the consistency we strive to reach each year as the 25th winningest program in the history of Division III. Led on and off the court by our senior captains, Matt Malke and Luke Steinhardt, we had some terrific on-the-court moments. November 15th, we overcame a 20-point halftime deficit to beat Rose-Hulman at home 66-61. January 22nd, in front of a packed lily pad crowd, the Tigers beat Wabash 58-53. On February 15th, the Tigers avenged a 22-point loss at Ohio Wesleyan with a 60-point turnaround and a 90-52 home win on Senior Day in the lily pad. The Tigers wrapped up the regular season with an 88-87 overtime win over NCAC tournament champ Worcester in front of 5,000 people on their Senior Day, thanks to a last-second shot by junior Aaron Schenk. Team 116 finished 4th in the NCAC and placed Nolan Ginther on the All-NCAC team, while Nick Felke was honorable mention. Next up, Team 117.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Huffman. I'm the women's basketball coach at DePauw. Wish we were doing this in person, but so happy that we could be here with you tonight. First, a shout out to all the seniors and all the spring sport athletes and coaches. So sorry that your season got cut short. We've been thinking about you. You're not far from our thoughts and our minds. Love you guys. Reviewing the women's basketball season, we had an incredible year. Love my team and love what they accomplished. Our goals going into the season were really lofty. In order to do that, we needed to go out on the road to play some of the toughest competition in the nation. We played our first 11 games on the road, back-to-back weekends in Wisconsin. Weekend 1, we knocked off Whitewater in overtime. Weekend number 2, we took it on the chin to Wisconsin Lutheran. Came home, we regrouped, we refocused, and really propelled us for the rest of the year. We then went 24-0 from that point forward. One of our goals was to win the conference tournament, win the regular season conference, and to host the first and second round of the national tournament. And we were able to accomplish those 3 things. One thing that really helped us was a trip to California, where we played great competition, but you have a chance to bond in a much different way as a team. It was really impactful for us. A big shout out and a thank you to the student athletes and to the friends and fans that came to those NCAA games. We had a tremendous turnout. Lilly Center was rocking, and we thank you. What a great memory we have. Thanks, GBT, for a great season. Love you all.
Hey everybody, this is Coach Corey with the men's cross country team. We had another banner year this year. We won our 3rd straight North Coast Athletic Conference championship. All conference runners included Zane Williams, Aaron Worley, Ford Baker, Kyle Munns, and senior Cole Martin, who finished runner-up. We had 2 individuals qualify for the national meet, and you can see it was a big race. And senior Cole Martin finished his career with a great finish of 91st place. Zane Williams, in his first appearance at the national championships, finished 162nd. The guys are really looking forward to next year with the big hopes of a 4-peat at the conference championship. Hey, this is Coach Corey with the women's cross country team. We had a great race here with a 10th place finish at the regional championships. We had a very strong finish at the North Coast Athletic Conference Cross Country Championships with a 4th place finish. All conference runners included Jenny Knoll, Maddie Barr, and Natalie Gruska. Jenny Knoll, just a sophomore, went on to qualify for the national championships with a great race, finishing 78. Great job to the Lady Tiger Cross Country team. Really looking forward to next year.
Hi Team DePauw, this is Lauren Thomas. I'm the head field hockey coach. I wanted to give you all a quick recap on our season this past fall. We had a really successful season. Our big team goal was to qualify for our NCAC tournament, and we did just that. The team was really great, really hardworking. We came back from deficits in several games and was able to come out with a win, and in big part, and most parts, those were conference games. So the team did what they needed and really excelled in high pressure situations. It was a lot of fun. There were some really great successes, personal and team. We had multiple recognitions through the NCAC conference. We had 2 seniors, Kate Milner and Kelsey Dorr, who were selected amongst an elite group in Division III to represent in the senior all-star game for all of Division III. So a lot of really great team successes, really great individual successes, and the only thing I could ask for is that our team keeps working hard, keeps working together, and really just keeps enjoying each other's company, so we can come out in the fall and have a really fun and successful season. Hope you guys enjoy the DESPYs, and go Tigers.
In football, our 6-4 record wasn't exactly what our 13 seniors had in mind for their last season, but we kept getting better every single week. We really hit our stride the last 2 weeks of the season in all phases of the game. In week 9, we shut out Oberlin 34-0 in a blowout victory. The next week was the 126th Monon Bell game, a game that would be Bill Lynch's last game as the head coach for the Tigers. It was a hard-fought battle on both sides of the ball, and we never gave up in the second half. Late in the 4th quarter, the defense came up with a huge stop, holding Wabash to a field goal. And that set up a play that would go down in Monon Bell history. A 62-yard touchdown pass with 38 seconds to go down the far sideline from Chase Andres to Gavin Ritter that brought the Bell back to Greencastle, and a great way to send Coach Lynch off in the final game of his career.
Hi to all the DePauw golfers who are watching the DESPYs this evening. On behalf of myself, Coach Luloff, and Coach Jones, I just wanted to congratulate you on a wonderful season, although it was cut short. Know that your fall season was truly tremendous. Between the 2 programs, we had 1 team win, we had 4 other top 5 finishes, and I know that we had 1 individual champion. Additionally, we had a number of players that were awarded all-tournament recognition. Again, congrats on a great year, and we look forward to those of you to returning in 2020. You all did a great job this year. Thank you.
When I think back on the 2020 season and all the things we had hoped to accomplish, I can't help but feel like everyone else does, disappointed. Disappointed that our team, especially our seniors, had to end their season and their semester this way. As great as that last practice was, led by our seniors, I don't want that or the packing of the locker room to be the last chapter of our season. I don't think the last chapter of our season's been written, and I think the best of 2020 is yet to come. We'll never know if our goal to repeat at the NCAC playoff would have been met at the end of the season, but I know we're making great strides. We had great contributions from players in every one of our classes, and even some performances that might have led to breakout seasons. And we had a strong senior class. We had 3 captains. They'll leave us with a much greater sense of what it means to be a family and what DePauw lacrosse will mean to all of our future classes. The standards we set on the field were almost as important as those off. Our team entered the spring semester with a cumulative GPA above 3.0. We had 8 players who were management fellows and 1 who was a science fellow. In the fall, our returning players will welcome 11 newcomers to the roster, and they'll help them to determine what it really means to be a Tiger. I have infinite hope that our 2020 season will continue beyond what was started in 2020.
Hi everybody, it's Coach Ann from the women's lacrosse team. Just giving you a little bit of a wrap up on our shortened season. Unfortunately, we ended our season only 6 games in. On the good side, we were 4-2, and I think that was probably going to be pretty representative of how we were going to do this season with the winning record and surprising a few teams this year. We ended the season on a great win at center. We had a record number of saves by Catherine Hopkins in that game. During the season, we had 2 NCAC Players of the Week in that really short season. Grace was the first one. She had 7 goals in our first game, and so she was Offensive Player of the Week in that first week. And then Catherine Hopkins, or Hop, our goalkeeper, she was the Player of the Week for the last week of the season with her 27, I think, saves against center. So I think we were making great progress, and as much as I know we're going to really miss our seniors, I know that we've got good things coming from our returning players. So go Tigers, and thanks, and 2021 is going to be a great full season of lacrosse. Thanks.
Hey, it's Brad from men's soccer. Wanted to talk about the 2019 season. Was an exciting one. We scored 40 goals, which was nearly twice as many as we did in 2018. We had 3 players that earned all conference honors at the end of the season. We had a good season at 10-7 with some epic and iconic games. An overtime thriller where we beat Rose Holman at home. A come-from-behind win against Denison on the road. And in front of a packed house at Revis Stadium, a double overtime draw with Wabash. 2019 was a great year. We can't wait for 2020 season to come.
Hey Team DePauw, as many of you know, the women's soccer team had a fantastic year. Regular season NCAC champions, what we thought was going to be conference tournament champions, player of the year in midfield, first team, second team, and honorable mention all conference, all tournament team players, all region team players, several players of the week for this year. Just so much to be proud of on the field. And we look forward to continuing to grow as a team on the field. But what we are most proud of is who we have become and who we will continue to be off the field as well. 3 areas that we've really seen growth in is our confidence, in our relationships, and in building the stability of this program. We know this program's great. We know who we are is great. and I think this year we really built a more solid foundation for the future. So we look forward to seeing you next year and supporting us in the stands. And until then, go Tigers.
Hello DePauw Athletics, my name is Erica Hanrahan, head coach of the women's softball program, here to bring you the 2019-2020 recap. Although our season was nowhere near long enough, we still had some highlights that I'd like to bring to you today. One of our team goals was to start in the top 25 and finish there. And we played 9 of the toughest teams in the country, and we were able to accomplish that this season. I think a lot of that is owed to starting in Birmingham, Alabama, where our team set a 4-0 start, soared to the top 10, and had fellowship, continued the Animal Kingdom legacy, and had an awesome Valentine's Day celebration to boot. Then we hopped on a plane with some professors and administrators and met some alumni out there to compete in the Leadoff Classic, an elite tournament for the top teams in the country, where we even got to play the #1 team in the country. That also was an awesome experience that allowed us to stay in the top 25 and compete against the best. And although our season was cut short there, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the thing I'm most proud of from this season, and that's the way that our family came together. Whether it was through our team dinners, Thanksgiving dinner, pumpkin carving, gathering together over some hard losses in people's families and in people's lives and in people's seasons, our team really was there for each other when we needed them. Through all the hugs, tears, laughter, and joy and sadness, I'll never forget this team. And I won't forget you, DePauw Athletics, and how you rallied around us in our toughest moments. Thank you for that. And for DePauw Softball 2020, I love you, I'm proud of you, and thank you for setting the standard of excellence.
This is Adam Cohen, the men's swimming and diving coach here at DePauw. And I only got a minute or so, but I want to tell you about the great 2019-2020 season. But I want to tell you this, before we talk too much about the wins, the D3 win, the D3 Invitational, the wins over Wabash, the wins over Rose-Hulman, I've been coaching here a long time, and I know one thing. When I talk to my alumni swimmers, what they talk about is the fun, the locker rooms, the bus trips, the camaraderie you have as a team. They don't talk back about all the wins, the great swims. They talk about the camaraderie, and I know this team had that. You know, you look back on the season, you talk about going to Florida. That was a tough trip to Florida this year. The weather was cold, the pool was broken. First time ever in my career, we had to pull people out of the water because of lightning. The people kept training, they laughed, they had fun. That trip to Michigan, for the first time ever in a Indiana-Michigan kind of showdown, Albion Hope versus DePauw and Franklin. That was a good meet. But who can forget that bus ride back in the snow and the blizzard and getting back here and the fun we had on that. Heading over to conference. What a great meet that was. All the exciting swims. I'm not going to sit here and name all the personal best, the lifetime best, the great performances, because everybody knows about those. You know those. The people that matter know about those. What I'm going to remind you all of and talk about this season is the fun we had, the enjoyment we had, how we enjoy being with each other, the Wednesday night dinners, all the things that make swimming at DePauw and being an athlete at DePauw a great event.
The DePauw women's swimming and diving team had another successful season. This fall we got to compete at a meet in a brand new pool where we won 11 events and so set 11 new pool records. At that same meet, our diver Catherine Douglas qualified for the first time for the NCAA diving regionals. And to round out the fall, we competed in the Wabash College Invitational against other Division III and Division II schools, and we placed fourth. We achieved several lifetime bests and even more season bests at that meet. In mid-December, we traveled to Miami for our annual winter training trip, where we practice twice a day and do some team bonding in between, hanging out on the beach and in the hotel for a week. Then in February, at our NCAC Conference Championships, we placed fourth and had 15 lifetime bests, 22 season bests, and 18 top 10 finishes. To round out our season, Catherine Douglas competed in the NCAA diving regionals at Denison and for the second year in a row and placed 21st. So congrats to the entire team for another great season.
At the time the pandemic ended everyone's season, our men's tennis team was 5-3 and on a 5-match winning streak. The doubles were really clicking and the singles players were all playing with a lot of intelligence and confidence. The women's tennis team was 3-4, with all 4 of those losses being against top 15 teams in the nation in their respective divisions. The women's team, every player on it had found at least one level higher than she'd ever played before, and the team-wide confidence was at a level I hadn't seen in quite a few years. Both teams had high expectations and were very excited about our goals and thought it was very realistic we could win a conference title and advance deep in the conference championships. Those will be the same goals we have next year. Our season actually isn't quite over with yet because we're in the 5th week of the 6-week challenge between the men's and women's teams, in which that each player can score points for her or his team by doing such things as completing a workout, connecting with a teammate, getting an A on a paper, or a good deed such as mowing an elderly neighbor's yard or reaching out to their grandma. And then on Mondays we get together for some last-second points that they can earn for their team by winning the talent show or answering trivia questions. Currently the score is 2-2, and the women had a slight 5-point advantage in overall points. I'm very proud of this team for the perspective they've kept and the disappointment of losing a tennis season next to the suffering and death that surrounds us. I'm always proud of our players, but this year in particular, I'm proud of them for staying together, maintaining a healthy routine that involves physical and mental fitness, and most of all for their leadership in stepping up and helping their families and loved ones and communities in any way they can. I miss y'all, I'm proud of you, and thank you for everything you've done. I can't wait to see you guys in person as soon as I can.
Hey, this is Coach Corey with the men's track and field team, and you're watching the NCAC championships, and that's Luke Patty running the 400-meter leg of the distance medley relay. They'll go on to finish second, and he'll hand off to Callaway Bird. Cole Martin ran the opening leg of this all-conference DMR, and Michael O'Kasich ran our anchor leg. Other all-conference athletes included Ford Baker, finishing second in the 3K, and his teammate Zane Williams, who finished third in the 3K. And rounding out our all-conference honors was Callaway Bird, who finished third in the 800 meters. Our men ended up finishing sixth at the NCAC Indoor Championships. Both men's and women's track and field teams were very disappointed they didn't participate in the outdoor championships, because that's our time to shine. We'll be ready in 2021. This is Coach Corey Stoffregan with the women's track team. Here they're competing at the NCAC Championships, where they went on to finish 7th place. You're seeing the women's DMR, that's our anchor leg, Jenny Knoll, as she moves into the lead pack. The DMR earned all conference honors with a 2nd place finish. Here's our lead leg, Rachel Delancey. Our 400-meter leg was Celie Stoffregan, yay. And finally, our 800-meter leg was Natalie Gruska. Our other all-conference performer was Erin Pash, who finished 2nd in the pentathlon. This time we want to thank assistant coach Megan Dawn Mannering for her years of service. She and her family will be leaving DePauw this spring for a new job. We want to wish them lots of luck, and we will miss you.
Hi guys, Deb Zellers, volleyball coach. The 2019 DePauw volleyball season was a really good one. We had 18 players this season, and it was really probably the most depth that I've had in 26 years of coaching. And I think the depth that we had and how great our team was overall was really why we continued to get better and better as the season progressed, and why we played our best volleyball at the end of the season. We finished our season 18-13 overall, and we were 5-3 in our regular season for conference. But more importantly, we had a ton of fun this season. Probably the highlight was our fall break trip that we took to Colorado. It's the first time that we've done anything like this as a program, so it was so much fun. We played at Colorado College against some great competition. We got to go to Garden of the Gods. We hiked Seven Falls, which was absolutely beautiful. And a team favorite was the dinner that we had at Casa Bonita. So we took that momentum from fall break, and it really gave us a nice push into the second half of our season. We worked really hard and continued to get better, and we went into our conference tournament. We were seeded 4th in the tournament. We knew we had to win that tournament to be able to go to the NCAAs this year, and we started off. Unfortunately, we got down in our first match to Hiram College 2-0, and we were down in the 3rd set as well, but we fought so hard, and I'm so proud of our team for their resiliency and the grit that they showed. We came back to win in 5 sets. The next day, we beat our conference rival Wittenberg in 3 straight sets in what was just an unbelievably played match. Our team showed so much heart and so much focus and poise in that match. And we took that momentum then into the conference championship, and we beat Denison in 4 sets, a team that had beaten us earlier in the year. And we won the conference championship for the first time in school history in the NCAAC. And that allowed us to go to the NCAA tournament again this year. This was the 6th time that we've gone to the tournament in the last 7 years. We had a couple of players garner All-Conference Award. Liv Hartman was 2nd team All-Conference, and Morgan Steerley was 1st team All-Conference, Conference Player of the Year, and also a 3rd team All-American. So it was just overall a really good season. We went to the NCAA tournament and unfortunately ran into a tough Calvin team in the first round, but what a great year we had. I'm so proud of our entire team.
Hi everybody, my name is Sydney Kopp, and I am a senior on the women's basketball team. This past year, I had the honor of serving as co-president of SAC. The next segment of the DESPYs is going to announce team superlatives. Each team got to vote on 3 members of their team that they believe deserve these awards. The 3 team superlatives that each team voted on was hardest worker, best teammate / most Tiger pride, and biggest goofball. Stay tuned as we announce the winners.
name is Emma Love and I'm a senior on the women's tennis team. This year, I've had the honor of serving as co-president of SAC. The next segment of the DESPYs will be the Senior Most Likely To Awards. All senior student athletes were asked to nominate other senior student athletes for each award. Stay tuned as we announce the winners.
And now for our senior recognition segment. Before we move on to the 87 seniors, we'd first like to acknowledge the top 10 academic GPAs, the NCAC Scholar Athletes of the Year, and the Amy Hasbrook and Phil Eskew Award winners. First up, top 10 academic GPAs of graduating seniors, starting with, from women's tennis, Meredith Breda. From softball, Jordan Farah. From women's lacrosse, Kate Flynn. From women's golf, Anna Foley. From women's cross country and track and field, Natalie Gruska. From women's tennis, Grace Haig. From women's soccer, Bridget Kirby. From football, Connor Perkins. From volleyball, Morgan Sturley. And from baseball, CJ Iwanu. The NCAC Scholar Athlete of the Year award is presented to the top male and top female student athletes according to their GPA. This year's award winners are Anna Foley from women's golf and Connor Perkins from football. And now on to DePauw's Student Athlete of the Year awards, the Amy Hasbrook Award and Phil Eskew Award.
The Hasbrook Award is presented annually to a senior female student athlete who best exemplifies effort and excellence in academics, athletics, leadership, integrity, dedication to the team, campus involvement, and community service. The Hasbrook Award is named after Amy Hasbrook, class of 2000. A 2019 inductee into the DePauw Athletics Hall of Fame, Hazzie was a 4-year letter winner as a member of the women's basketball team. Amy earned all SCAC second team honors as a senior and honorable mention as a junior. She is still the Tigers' all-time leading field goal shooter at 65.2%, and she is ranked second in SCAC career history for rebounds. Amy also was a 2-time member of the SCAC Honor Roll, and on the court, she was the fiercest competitor I've ever seen. Less than 2 years after graduating from DePauw, Amy died tragically in a house fire in 2002. Hazzie's athletic story goes like this. She didn't get off the bench her freshman year, so before she went home for the summer, she asked me what she could do to improve. And I kind of joked with her, she's a 5'9" forward. I told her she needed to grow. But really, she came back that sophomore year, and we couldn't keep her off the court. She became a 3-year starter and a really impactful player on game day. Hazzie was a blue-collar athlete, a perfect teammate, and a coach's dream. The following are nominees for the Hasbrook Award. Sarah Congress from lacrosse, Sydney Kopp, basketball, Catherine Milner, field hockey, Morgan Sturley, volleyball, Anna Foley, golf, Emma Love, tennis, Jordan Farah, softball, Alex Berkeley, soccer, and Olivia Neff, swimming. Co-winners of the Amy Hasbrook Female Student Athlete of the Year Award, Sydney Kopp and Anna Foley. Let me tell you a little bit more about these two outstanding award winners. Anna Foley on the women's golf team is a biochem major and a French and biology minor from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with a 4.0 GPA. She's one of 12 golfers named to the Women's Golf Coaches Association All Great Lakes Region team. She finished her senior season ranked 28th in Division III by GolfStat. She's a two-time All-Conference player. She has spent 7 semesters on the Dean's List. She's an NCAA Elite 90 award winner at the 2018 Division III Championship. She's Phi Beta Kappa, Science Research Fellow, COSIDA, Second Team Academic All-American in 2018 and 2019. And Sydney Kopp, women's basketball, a poli-sci major from Burr Ridge, Illinois. Sydney has a 3.75 GPA. She's a Jostens Award winner, a COSIDA Division III Women's Basketball Academic All-American, an All-American named by the WBCA and D3Hoops.com. She's the North Coast Conference Player of the Year. She's the DePauw career record holder for points and three-point field goals made. Phi Beta Kappa, the SAC president, and she spent 5 semesters on the Dean's List. Congratulations to these two outstanding award winners.
The Phil Eskew Award is presented annually to a senior male student athlete who best exemplifies effort and excellence in academics, athletics, leadership, integrity, dedication to the team, campus involvement, and community service. Dr. Phil Eskew served as president of the DePauw's D Association and was a 1994 inductee into the DePauw Athletic Hall of Fame. At DePauw, he earned letters in football and track and field. On the track team, he set the state record in the 330-yard dash. In 1962, in a football game against Evansville, he set the school record by intercepting 3 passes. He was selected as a recipient of the F.C. Tucker Award as the best senior athlete at DePauw. Dr. Eskew practiced obstetrics in Indianapolis for over 30 years. He was introduced into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame in 2005. He recently retired as a brigadier general in the Indiana National Guard Reserve. This year's nominees are Connor Perkins, football; Nick Casey, baseball; Charlie Stewart Bates, swimming; Jay Klein, soccer; Nick Burns, golf. This year's Phil Eskew Award winner is Jay Klein of the men's soccer team. Jay is a communications major from Wyoming, Ohio. He graduates with over a 3.5 cumulative GPA. As an athlete, he was a United Soccer Coaches All-Region First Team, a North Coast Athletic Conference First Team, led the NCAC in goals 11 and points 25 in 2019. He was a team captain and a member of Chi Alpha Sigma. He also was a College Sports Information Director of America Academic All-District. Outside of soccer, he was a Media Fellows. He made 5 semesters on the Dean's List. He was president of Hillel, presidential ambassador, and the news director of WGRE. I've known Jay. He's a great young man. It's an honor to give him this. And I will say this, no one gave me a harder interview than Jay did once on the air. Congratulations, Jay, and to all the nominees.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
If no one has done so already, please allow me to welcome you to the DESPYs. The DESPYs are one of my most favorite times of the year. They are a celebration of your hard work and your determination throughout the season. It's a chance to come together not just as a team, but as a department to celebrate all of DePauw athletics. Congrats to all the athletes and the teams represented today. And from an old Tiger to the rest of you, go Tigers.
Hi, I'm Alex Gassaway. I was a forward on the women's basketball team class of 2014. To the seniors out there watching this, we feel for you. Obviously, this is not how anyone would want to finish off their final season as an athlete at DePauw. Keep your head up. There's so much more in store for you guys in the future. And to our spring athletes, we definitely feel for you. But to all of those out there who have another opportunity, maybe next year going to step out onto that field or that court again, just take this extended off season, work your butt off and get better, prepare for the next season. It's going to be so sweet when you guys step back out onto the field or onto the court. Can't wait to see what national championships are in store for all of you in the future. We're excited to watch.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin McManis. I was a forward on the women's basketball team, class of 2014. We just wanted to give you all a shout out and know that as alumni, we're always here for you. We're always rooting all of you on. In terms of the coaches, the players, times are weird right now, and we're so proud of how you guys are all handling this. We want you to know that we're always here for you. We want you to live every day like it's game day, and can't wait to see you guys out on the field and the courts next year. Seniors, best of luck. We're so proud of you guys. Lean on your teammates now more than ever. They're gonna be your lifelong friends, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for you.
Hi everyone, this is Sandra Pickett, Associate Athletic Director, and I wanted to send well wishes, especially to the class of 2020. I know it's been a tough few months, but continue to push through, and if you all need anything, you know where to find us. Bye.
Hi DePauw Tigers, Karina Brandt is here. I graduated in 2019 and played field hockey for the 4 years that I was there wearing number 7. I just want to say that I know that these times are very trying and very difficult, but hopefully we can all be on campus soon together. Thank you and stay safe. Go Tigers!
What's up Tigers? This is Matt Hung, class of 2017, and I want to congratulate you all on a great season, especially you seniors. I know this is a special time for you guys, and even if the end of your careers didn't go as you planned, just know that you're always going to cherish those memories you had as a student athlete at DePauw. And even if you didn't get that last swing, that last play, that last shot, that last run, even as an alum, you're always going to want those last memories. So know that those feelings are felt not just as a senior, but even going on throughout your life. Wanted to also give a special shout out to the DePauw football team. Congratulations on bringing the Monon Bell back to Greencastle, to its rightful owners. Enjoy the rest of your night at the DESPYs, and as always, roll Tigers.
Good evening. I'm Ryan McGuffey, class of 2001. Played football, ran track and field, had the great honor of playing under great coaches, and Coach Nick Morozes and Corey Stoffregan. And I'm the senior producer of original content at NBC Sports in Chicago. I just want to take a second to congratulate everybody watching this tonight and all of you student athletes and coaches that were part of something special. When I say part of something special, it doesn't necessarily have to be a championship. Just playing every day, being able to be on the field, in the pool, on the court, to be a DePauw student athlete means something. And under these trying times and unfortunate circumstances where a lot of you and all of you student athletes in the spring lost a season, and seniors especially, I really feel for you. I just want you to know that being a DePauw student athlete doesn't end when you walk out of there with a diploma. It is something that stays with you for the rest of your life. You're a DePauw student athlete from now until eternity. Tomorrow, next year, 10 years, 20 years, trust me. It's something that brings you back to campus, that bonds you forever with friends and family and coaches and opposing players. So, as trying as this spring has been, just know that a lot of us in the Alumni Network are so proud of you guys and are always following and always watching, and we get a lot of pride being able to continue our careers through you. So congratulations again, the best of luck to all of you, and thanks for letting us be a part of this night.
Hello, first, I hope you and your families are safe and healthy. And second, I want to express how sorry I am that your season wasn't able to progress as you anticipated, and for some of you, it was your final season as a DePauw Tiger. I hope you're able to see it as a pause and not an end to your time as a competitor. I encourage you to combine the powerful tools that have shaped your drive, passion, and focus as an athlete and your experiences as a DePauw student, and let them propel you through challenges that lie ahead. Simply seeing this time away from your sport as a pause and not an end to your competitive spirit. Thank you.
DePauw, I am so proud to be part of this athletic department. You as players have been so resilient and so persevering, and it's just the beginning of all of your successes in the world. Seniors, thank you for making us proud for 4 straight years. I can't wait to see what's to come. Returning athletes, I cannot wait to be in the stands cheering you on again. # Team DePauw.
Hi, I'm Pam Propsom,
professor in the psychology and neuroscience department and one of your faculty athletic representatives. I'm wearing this cap to show you how sporty I am, but also because I haven't had a haircut since we've been quarantined. I just wanted to share my congratulations on the DESPYs and your performances throughout this year and your DePauw career. I know it's been a crummy semester and a particularly sucky one for second semester seniors and our spring student athletes. But I think one thing that athletics teaches you is to be resilient. I was fortunate enough to travel with the women's softball team this year to Arizona and see their teamwork and their play, and they experienced disappointment. Their last game or two got rained out, and it wasn't really a necessary rain out. And they were disappointed, but they coped with it and moved on. And I know that you will do this. So congratulations again. Best of luck with the rest of the semester and with your DePauw careers. We miss seeing you.
Class of 2020, this is Chetna from Athletics. Just wanted to reach out and congratulate you all on a phenomenal 4-year run. We have thoroughly enjoyed seeing you all compete, but most importantly, we've enjoyed hearing all the success stories in the classroom and in the community as well. We wish you all continued success. Keep on keeping on. And if we can help you in any way, shape, or form, please reach out to anybody on staff. Congratulations. Woo!
Hey Tigers, congratulations to those of you graduating this spring. I'm so very sorry for how COVID has changed your experiences as student athletes. I can't imagine having my senior year at DePauw cut short. Nonetheless, thinking about not having the opportunity to compete in a sport I love alongside teammates who are my best friends. I often think about how my time playing basketball at DePauw for Coach Huffman helped me to become the physician and leader that I am today. As student athletes, you will forever carry with you the lessons learned in preseason, practice, and competition. Perseverance, resilience, collaboration, and a commitment to a common goal. Best wishes to you in your future endeavors. Wash your hands, stay safe, and remember, all it takes is all you've got. GBT love forever.
Hello, Team DePauw. My name is Dr. Lori White, and beginning this July, I will be the new president of DePauw. I am so glad to have the opportunity to say congratulations on all of your accomplishments this past year. To our seniors, I am so very sorry that your year ended so abruptly. I hope that you know that we are all proud of everything that you have given to DePauw over these past 4 years. And I look forward to the opportunity to help celebrate you virtually later on this May and in person sometime next year. Congratulations on your graduation. And again, we look forward to celebrating you. And to all of you who are returning next year, I can't wait to get out there and cheer you on. Let's go Tigers, go Team DePauw.
Now back to our show.
Thank you to our 8 seniors. Appreciate everything you guys have done for not only this university, but obviously our baseball program.
Braden White,
Casey,
Austin Shirley, McLean Neal,
Giella,
CJ Ioano, and Ryan Ruthroff.
I couldn't have asked for a better staff to start with. You guys were leaders on and off the field.
Making my life as a hitting coach and position coach a lot easier with your help and leadership.
Just really showed what the true meaning of being a DePauw Tiger was.
We're going to miss you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate your hard work, your dedication.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Love you guys.
You have a bright future ahead of yourselves. Thank you.
Hi, I want to give a shout out to men's basketball senior co-captains Matt Mulkey and Luke Steinhardt. You guys, I want you to know how much I have appreciated being your coach the last 4 years and how much it's meant to me. 28 years running the men's basketball program. You're 2 of the best teammates we've ever had in our group, and you've had a huge impact on where we've been the last 4 years, where we're moving to, and where the guys you're leaving behind are going forward to. It's just been a joy to watch your growth. You've had some great moments on the court, but watching you grow as as players, as leaders, as teammates, as students. All that stuff has been incredibly rewarding to me. If you guys have gotten half as much out of the experience as I have working with you, it's win-win all the way. Good luck, fellas. You're going to kill it.
Cop and Natalie Kurt. Sid led the nation in scoring. Nat led the nation in not letting people score. They were 105-13 overall and 62-2 during their careers in the conference. They know how to win. More importantly, they know how to be great teammates and great people. Thanks, Nat and Sid, for leaving a legacy. You embraced your role, you committed to the mission, and you were servant leaders. You have left a mark on our hearts forever. Thank you, and best as you move on to your futures. Love you guys.
Hey there, DePauw track and field and cross-country seniors. Just want to say congratulations on a great 4 years, and thank you for your efforts and your contributions to the program, and a lot of memories, a lot of good times. Unfortunately, the end of it didn't go the way we wanted it to with the COVID virus and cutting our season short. But one thing it will do is I won't forget you guys. This was a special time, and you'll always be remembered. So thanks again. Good luck. The DePauw track and field is in a good place, and you guys are a big part of that. So thanks again for your efforts. Bye-bye.
Sending a quick shout out and best of luck recognition to our 5 field hockey seniors, Kate Milner, Kelsey Dorr, Alexa Stile, Gretchen Bechtold, and Maddie Little. Our 5 seniors were just phenomenal this year. Great teamsmanship, great sportsmanship. The leadership was awesome. They worked so well together to lead our team. Very big shoes to fill. I know they have bright futures ahead of them, and we will miss you 5, and we know you'll be back, so we're excited to keep you in the fam.
This is a special group of young men. These 13 seniors have stuck by each other's side through thick and thin when a lot of others fell by the wayside. These guys have played a lot of football for us over the last 4 years. They're leaving a career mark of 26-14 on our program with 2 Monon Bells, and the ultimate satisfaction of winning the Monon Bell their senior year. We want to thank these guys for all their hard work and wish them nothing but the best of luck in their professional careers. Go Tigers.
The senior class of 2019 accumulated a tremendous amount of individual accolades throughout their careers, including Nick Burris will graduate from DePauw with the lowest single-season scoring average in men's program history. Jason Miller will graduate with more rounds played than any men's player in program history. Luis Esteban will leave DePauw recognized as the most successful international player in program history. Anna Foley, although a great player, will be noted for winning the Elite 90 as a junior and leaving DePauw the only player in school history with a 4.0 GPA. Frankie Bell made significant contributions on the golf course, but made even greater contributions as a teammate and role model off the golf course. To all the seniors of 2019, we wish you all the luck and know you will be successful in all of your endeavors.
At this time, the DePauw men's lacrosse program wanted to recognize our fantastic senior class of 2020. Our captains, Jeremy Conzen, Jack Ritchie, and Charlie Robson, and Patrick Durnian, John Rawlings, and Nate Stadler. Congratulations on graduating, boys. The whole program is very proud of you. This is my first senior class here at DePauw, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of young men.
Congratulations, seniors, and good luck. If anyone can use a bit of luck, it would be you guys. Gonna miss you, so please come back and visit as often as you can. All the best.
Hi Tigers, it's Coach Ann here. Just gonna do a little recap about our 3 seniors. Ellie was definitely the most level-headed of our 3 senior captains this year. When it comes to Kate, Kate was the coach on the field. She was the coach, the cheerleader, the quarterback for our attack and for our team. Finally, Sarah, or Congress, as she probably will only recognize herself, completely fearless, ready to take on any attacker, ready to take on anybody who from the other team we thought needed to be put down a little bit. So our seniors were great. We had a great short season. I'm disappointed for them, but happy that they all played as well as they did. And go Tigers!
Hard to believe we're saying goodbye to our great seniors. We got Jake Brady, who earned all conference honors this year, kind of an Iron Man, played almost every minute of every match. Nick Carlson, one of our captains, probably one of the most consistent players we've ever had at DePauw University. Gustavo Casmanis, great creative attacking midfielder, scored an unbelievable game winner for us against Allegheny. Jay Klein, who had a breakout season, another one of our captains, all region, all conference, team's leading scorer. And then you got Sam Kramer, our passionate leader, another one of our captains, scored some absolutely incredible goals for us this season to keep us alive. Wish you guys all the best, gonna miss you.
Hey seniors, we just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you did for us, especially in our first year of coaching with you guys. I feel a little cut short, definitely was very blessed to have you guys as athletes, and would definitely wish we got you longer. And little Lurler wish she was gonna get to hang out with you. We love you guys.
Softball seniors, you are some of the most amazing people this program has ever seen. You truly care about the well-being of others. You give without the hope of receiving anything in return. You lead with the passion that fires up your teammates. You are what DePauw softball is all about. We couldn't be prouder of everything you five have accomplished.
Seniors, it has been a great ride. Senior swimmers, thank you so much. I know we've had our ups, we've had our downs, but that's what makes life fun. And you guys have done a great job of helping show us what the next generation can build on, lead on, and take us forward. Thank you again. I'm looking forward to getting to know you better as alumni. Tiger Pride.
Congratulations to our two seniors, Allison Lund and Olivia Neff. Not only were they fantastic swimmers and leaders, they were also very strong students and have things lined up for them in the fall, and I wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors.
To Jack, Meredith, Emma, and Grace. Coach Riggle and I are so appreciative of the time you've given us, the dedication, the consistent daily effort, the willingness to compete, and for the leadership you brought not only this season, but in years past. We all are going to miss you. You guys mean a lot to the team, to myself personally, and I know Coach Riggle feels the same. We just know you're going to be successful in whatever you choose to do next, and we just want to wish you the best. Aries says he's going to miss you too. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye.
DePauw University Volleyball had 4 awesome seniors this year. Middle hitter Megan Etling, outside hitter Liv Hartman, defensive specialist Kaylee Nichols, and right side hitter Morgan Steerley. This class represents the first class in DePauw volleyball history to go to 4 straight NCAA tournaments. These 4 seniors are also outstanding students. They show so much grit and heart on the floor. I can't thank you enough for the 4 years. Thank you for representing DePauw University and DePauw volleyball.
Thank you for watching tonight and our 2020 DESPYs. Thank you so much to everyone who made this production possible, our Student Athlete Advisory Committee, our coaches, our alumni, and Mike McManis who produced this video for us. Thank you to everyone who's a part of our Team DePauw family, most importantly, our student athletes, our coaches, and our athletic staff. Thank you to Alan Hill, Pam Possum, and Dave Gelman for your support throughout the year. Welcome to Dr. Lori White. We look forward to seeing you this fall, and best wishes to Dr. Mark McCoy. Thank you, parents, and thank you, student athletes. We hope to see you soon. Have a good night.